Okay, so this is a vintage Marantz model 2270. It's a receiver. It was made in about 1972. I had it serviced a couple of years ago, and I seem to remember it saying 1972 underneath the case along the top metal strip on the inside. There's some other indications on here that would indicate 1972 manufacture or thereabouts. It's a very early model. So there's some of the things that would indicate that is on the back here. You can see that it was made, it says it somewhere here. There we go. Sun Valley, California instead of Chatsworth. So later units were made in Chatsworth. This was before the move to Chatsworth from Sun Valley. What else can I tell you here? It's got a really funky serial number, some sequential numbers in there. The last three are 888. And yeah, also you can see on the front the earlier models there was almost looks like a slightly different, well, the same font but just a little bit smaller on, and anyway, it looks that way to me. But also instead of the hex bolts, there were screws on the units that were made in Sun Valley, just these little Phillips head screws to hold the faceplate in. Also, the case is a much darker grain than what was seen later on from Marantz. Also, the case kind of looks a little bit different too. There's a cutaway on the bottom. The grain looks different too. It's a different type of grain of wood, but there's a slot on the bottom on both sides, and also on the back here there's sort of the case has a lip on the top and the bottom. Actually, all four parts of the inner back side have a lip to make it only go removable from the front. Also, the earlier units, if you ordered a wood case, you did not get a metal cage on the inside. I don't know if their concern was one or the other, but certainly your cooling would be better without the inner metal case if you just let it cool out the top of the grill on the wood case here. I think what happened later on is a lot of people, if they ordered the case, the wood case, they would just slide the metal case in there. I don't think there was really much thought put into taking it off, but you would get better cooling without the metal case going inside the wood case. Yeah, so this unit was serviced a couple years ago. I had some LED lights put in back then. If you look at the other video, you'll see that that the lights look really nice. They're LEDs. Hasn't been a lot of usage on this since I had it serviced. It's just one of the units of my collection that I have to let go. So there you are. Beautiful unit from 1972. Marantz 2270.